Try this one here. No, it's too much blurriness of that one. Let's do triple cross. Just a moment, just getting things set up here. Oh, I like that one. All right. Just getting started, just one moment here. Where should I go? Right over here? Yeah, there's too much of a distortion. Just that background's not working. What you care to do. We'll do what you care to do. That seems to work. There we go. Right here. Right there. That little distortion here. There. All right. Okay, just a moment here. I got all this stuff up here that I'm getting together. I'm a little bit late here, right? I had to finish up a piece of paperwork here that I wanted to talk about. Hear the voice of the bard, who present, past, and future sees, whose ears have heard the holy word that walked amongst the ancient trees, calling the lapsed soul and weeping in the evening dew, that might control the starry pole and fallen light renew. O earth, return! Arise from out of the dewy grass. Night is worn, and the morn rises from the slumberous mass. Turn away no more, while without turn away. The starry floor, the watery shore, is given thee to the break of day. Good to be with you. It is I, your spiritual entertainer. Nothing more, nothing less. Here with you once again to bring you your proper experience of spiritual entertainment. Just going to close a few of these windows here. Spiritual entertainment. Oh, don't want to hear myself talk there. There, that's closed. There I am. I am here now. I was just a tad bit behind in my preparation for sharing with you this morning your spiritual entertainment. Just a tad bit behind, but I am here now. Oh, my rabbits are begging me for treats. You want treats? They heard me move this bag around. When I move the bag around, they're like, give us our treats. Here you go. Here you go. There's one for you and one for you. There you are. Love my bunnies. Good to see you. Augmented night. Good to have you here for your spiritual entertainment. Getting ready for our D&D game tonight. Good to have you here. And Iceland. Good to see our good friend Iceland. I hope you are doing well. And we are the true few. Nice to see you. I got something in my throat there. It's good to be with you. At some point, I want to talk about, I shared a few times about Morthrin, the tale of Morthrin, building the cauldron that is within you. I wanted to talk about that at some point. I have some of you heard of my poetry about Morthrin, and I wanted to go just to share on this experience, because sometimes it seems like other people, they really have all of these wonderful things happening for them, and like they've deserved nothing to earn it, and it just happens, right? And then you could go through all of this shit in your life, and it really is like, it doesn't seem fair, right? It doesn't seem fair. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that, because that's how my life was, right? It didn't seem fair. The shit that I'd had to go through in life doesn't seem fair. Doesn't seem like it is not right. Something isn't right. Because all of these other people, right? They get all these wonderful things happening to them, and then all of these shitty things happen to other people, right? It doesn't seem fair. It seems like there's an imbalance there. And I want to talk about that at some point. I'll wait till there's more people on. Yeah, like and subscribe. I do this every day. And when I see 50 people on, today I'm going to give out 5 free subscriptions. So doing this helps bring more people into the conversation. Inquisitor Bacon is here. Good to see you. Good to have you here, Inquisitor Bacon. And Fundamentalist Elliot, here to talk about his trinity of penises. We're just not interested in your religion, Elliot. I know that you come on here in whine every day about your religion. We're not interested. We're going to be talking about, druidry. That's what we're talking about today. We're not interested in your Christianity. Do you have any questions about druidry? And that's what we are discussing. Yes, it is. That is a religious statement. When you start talking about trinities and shipped dogmas, that is called religion. If it's not religion, it's optional, right? It's optional. You don't have to believe in a trinity, right? If it is not religion. So you are misinformed about what religion is. You are making a statement, a factual statement, as you would say. So that is religion. And we are not interested in your religion. But nevertheless, I know that you're going to continue to whine and bitch about your religion on here, as you always do. We are not interested. We're going to be talking a little bit about druidry today, because that's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in the practice of druidry, not your religion. Good morning. Yes, it's good to be here. I love being here. I do this every day. I'm your bard, Ceridwen, goddess of bards, here with her cauldron flowing here. The Awen is flowing into our experience. Talking about building your own cauldron at some point. I'm going to wait till about 20 people on and share what I just posted on my Substack about finding inner meaning. That's what I'm going to talk about. Yeah, Elliot, what you're offering is not a relationship with God. You're offering your version of it. Ceridwen 3:16. For Ceridwen so loved the world that she gave her only cauldron, so that whoever receives from it shall have the Awen and be inspired. Thank you, Brother Elliot, for reminding us the good word of Ceridwen here. We appreciate you reminding us. Sometimes we forget, right? And we need to be reminded of the good word of Ceridwen there. And our good friend Elliot there, thank you so much. Thank you for making this known to us. Yes, everything you say, you keep repeating yourself here in the chat. We're just not interested in your religion, right? Yeah. Everlasting life is, what do you think that is, right? What is this everlasting life? Is it something far away? Is it something that you can have now? The cauldron of Ceridwen is now. It is not when you die. It is now. Good to see our Norse pagan friend Ulf is here. Good to have you here, our good friend Ulf. I don't know, the music is a little bit low. I'm going to turn it up just a tad. Got to get that good tavern music in the background there. If you only think the other option from the abuse god they have is hellfire, then the abuse doesn't seem that bad. They don't have a choice. It's either bad or worse. Yeah, it's terrible. Some of these things that people believe in is terrible. You're right. This is a terrible thing. Good to see the servant of Anubis is here, Vixen. Good to have you here, Vixen. And the high priestess of the orchard, Gwendolyn Aes Sedai. Good to see you. Well met, my friends. Good to have you here. Yeah, jealous gods. We are not interested. Ceridwen's not jealous. Ceridwen is self-sufficient. She does not need the devotion of others. She is a mother in her own right, unlike your God. Your God cries. Your God throws tantrums. Ceridwen does not. Let's see. You worship the Lord Jesus Christ. I don't need to worship anything. Ceridwen doesn't require sacrifices. Ceridwen is just here because she likes being here. Good to see you, EMIT, our good friend EMIT. Good to have you here. Oh, my rabbits are tired. Let's see here. Oh, where are we at here? Yeah, Yahweh is a very jealous one here. This is like, I don't understand why people, they can't see this, right? Well, I guess I could, because I was brainwashed for 30 years in Christianity. Now, I really wanted to love in God. That is why I was Christian. But I was told that these resources provided by the church are the only way to see God. And that was a contradiction for me, because the God I knew would not abandon me, would not forsake me, that is always with me. And then I would read certain Bible passages, and I'm like, this God is terrible. This God, how could he do these things to people? How could he create a place of torment, right? This God is terrible. She likes the 666 symbol. Yeah, probably, right? There's a lot of reasons that people want to bury their head in the sand, and it comes to the truth about their abuser. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this is a codependent relationship for many people in Christianity. They are afraid of their God, but they have no other, option but to cling to it, right? They hope it is love, they hope it is good, but the material keeps you in bondage. It keeps you in fear. I know I don't need to come back home, Elliot. I am at home. I don't have a problem with Jesus. I have a problem with the way that you present it. It's 616 actually, and it's the number of Nero. Interesting. Mimic 6-7 for you, 6-9 for me. 6-9 for me. Oh, where am I at? 6-8 for you. Oh shit, we are getting up there in the numbers, right? She is making the 666 sign, both hands, one forward. Oh, you think Catherine is doing that? Oh man, watch out. Watch out. Yeah, Elliot, listen. You are deceived. You are in bondage. You are defining your life by how other people have chosen to guide your vision of what divinity is. And how other people's define deity sometimes is not right. I know that I'm not always right. How I understand the divine now is helpful to me. Therefore, I feel like I'm on the right path. But I don't force it on other people. And knowing that you're not always right, you don't force things on other people. You have conversations. You're on a journey to truth. You take a journey when you have all of the ideas right. There's no more journey anymore. You stay in one place. The journey ends for you when someone else defines what you are to understand life as. Let's see here. This reality is our home and its wonders here. Heaven is here. It is all around us. It is within us. There is no other place to go. And if you're always trying to leave this place and to go to some made-up place, you're going to miss life. Life will pass you by. Lapid Diro official. You are into Satan? I am not. I am into Canada, and that's it. Let's see here. 6-7 is a game ballerina Kapakina. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. I know that all you young people, you talk about your 6s and 7s. But I like it old school. 6-9. No 6-7s for me. Thank you for your subscription, A-BHI-E.E. Thank you for being here. Philippios, you are into Satan as well. Yeah, some of you come on and you say this to try to frighten people. It doesn't frighten me at all. I understand people that are in Satanism. Do I play Roblox? No, I do not. I do not play any video games. The only game I play is Dungeons and Dragons, which we will have tonight. I am going to be dressed as a wizard here tonight at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, if you are interested in watching Dungeons and Dragons. You have an upside down cross? Oh, wonderful. Yeah, children are not welcome here. This is for adults. If you are under the age of 18, you are not welcome here. So many Satanists here today. Welcome to the table. Everyone is welcome here. Keradun will not turn you away. She is not Yahweh. Let's see here. Ban? No, you don't ban. There's if a person reveals that they are underage, then I will ban them. But we have no guarantee, right? Humans enjoy what comes out of the Bible, not the Bible itself. It is idolatry they preach about avoiding, right? Yeah, I think that's right. He plays high. You're a sick person. As your name is Cock. You certainly are one. Goodbye, Dick. Goodbye. Satanists are welcome. Everyone is welcome here. I don't turn people away unless you're being an asshole. Like that one person, right? That was the only person that I turned away here. You are worshiping a demon. Can you prove that? I don't worship anything. Can you prove that I'm worshiping a demon? You are a liar, sir, is what you are. Doesn't your Bible tell you not to lie? You have no evidence that I'm worshiping demons. I'm not a real victor. A vicar? You don't know what I am, right? You don't know what's real. You are lying again as well. I am the high priest of spiritual entertainment. And there's nothing you can do about that, right? What music is playing? Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 in the background here. It's too loud. The opening title track, yeah, it gets loud, right? I turned it down in the background. Hopefully that is good now. Yeah. Baldur's Gate is one of my favorite games of all time, yeah. You are worshiping an idol? Can you prove that? Can you prove that I'm worshiping an idol? You know, you're just making shit up from my perspective. Because I don't worship anything. Do I believe in evil and good? Certainly. The opening horns come out blazing. Gwendolyn here, she enjoys Baldur's Gate 2 and 1 as well. Yeah, these are Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 really shaped the direction of modern gaming. Open world, romance, quest, interaction, dialogue, all of that that was based in this wonderful D&D game back in the 1999 to 2001 era. Let's see. The Lord will forgive your schlong as you come with me. You're a pervert. Oh my goodness here. You are a pervert. Keradun is queen here. Keradun is queen. Demons mad in chat. Praise the Lord. There's no one angry here, and there's no demons here. There's just your Christian fundamentalism. You really wish they would remake BG 1 and 2 with 5e rules. The story is great. Yeah, you could do that on paper, right? But it would be nice to have a video game like that. Baldur's Gate 3 did a really good job with 5th edition rules, right? It was well done, right? There was another good one is, what is that game? Shit, it's at the top of my mind. They did a, there was a game on Steam. It just slips my mind. But you can add stuff to it. Man, what is that? Just at the tip of my mind. I've done too many drugs, I guess, to recall. What you have in your back, that is Jezebel. Okay, whatever. Yeah. What you have in your mind is bullshit. How about that? It's not Jezebel. Your vexation to the spirit. Yeah, whatever. Solasta, there you go. Solasta was really good, right? One of the best 5th edition combat games, video games. Before that, the best game was Temple of the Elemental Evil. That was the best D&D, game in terms of the rule set. That was 3.5, if I recall right, 3.0. I don't remember. That was long ago. Am I gay? Only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays and Thursdays I am gay. I have a witch behind me. Ooh, watch out. You're going to get a spell cast on you now. Oh my. Now, I want to talk about this. I'm going to talk about the tale of Morfrin. And then I'll come back to your comments here. The tale of Morfrin. Morfrin is a very important person in the mythology of Ceridwen here. He is known as the Crow, the Darkness. He is portrayed in the mythology as hideous. And this is the reason why Ceridwen, she goes and makes the Awen, this thing in her cauldron, this flowing inspiration. She wants him to have an advantage in life, as any good mother would do, right? She wants to help her son make his way in the world with his difficulties, right? And so, as the tale goes, she makes this magical brew behind me, and it is taken over. Yes, happy 2026 to you as well. It is taken over by accident, by chance, by this young Goyne character who becomes the greatest bard in the land because of the influence of the Awen. So Morfrin's out of luck, right? Now he is living a life of his darkness, right? As the Crow, living in the shadow, living in the dark, struggling with his lack of social skills, his lack of social advantage. But that's where his greatness comes from. Some people seem touched by magic, like Teleus and Goyne, and it can feel unfair, especially, with Morfrin, right? We believe we are not, we'll never have those chances in life, some of us. These people, it just seems unfair. It seems they have been touched. Everything works out well for them. And then everything else for us is shit, right? We live in this constant difficulty and struggle. We look at their confidence or talent, right, and assume we can never reach the same place. We think that we're screwed, right? This belief often leads us to give up on seeking meaning, or rather to settle for whatever comes our way, right? Many people, know what it feels like to accept second best, right? Because they think the real path is closed to them. That's been my life, really. And my own life has carried that weight. That it has carried. I've had so many struggles, so many disadvantages, and that I've shared with people, on this program. I have faced struggles that made the world feel uneven and uncaring. Over time, I discovered that the very struggles I wanted to escape were the places where my strength was being shaped. What I thought I lacked was already inside of me, and I did not need to go anywhere else to find it. This understanding connects me to the figure of Morfrin in the tale of Teleus. Morfrin is the Crow who does not appear to be the greatest in the story, yet he holds a deeper truth. He represents the darkness that moves forward anyways. He is the one who learns to work with the light rather than hide from it. He finds peace not by being chosen, but by becoming his own source of inspiration. In this way, he becomes a living cauldron of the Awen. His greatness does not come from luck or destiny, but from what he learns through hardship and persistence. I see myself in this pattern. I am not shaped by ease, but by experience. Everything that you people come here to hear of my bardic experience, I am not defined by what others think is magical, but by the meaning I have carved out of difficult moments. Like Morfrin, I have learned that the path to becoming a true bard is not about being the obvious hero. It's about understanding the power to create meaning has always been within, as it is in all of us. And that is where the true power of story comes from, by learning to carve out your own experience in this world. Nothing keeps you from having this wonderful story but you, right? Shit happens all the time, right? What are you going to do with that shit? You have the power to turn that into fertilizer, to make a wonderful oak tree blossom from your experience, an experience of wisdom. That is what is offered to you. And that's what I wanted to share this morning. And if you missed any of that, it's all on my Substack. I just put that up there this morning. So let me get back to your comments here. Let's see here. Scrolling through. Just a tad bit behind, not too far. Let's see here. Good to see you, Oot. Good to see you, Oot. Welcome to your spiritual entertainment. Is the picture in the woman Bloody Mary? No, it is Ceridwen. She is my goddess. Ceridwen, that's who it is in the background here. See, there's nothing in the Bible that condemns homosexuality. You don't think so? You don't think the God is homophobic in the Bible? Now, people try to reinterpret the Bible to make their Christianity make sense to them. I would contradict you, my friend, on that. There's a lot of homophobia. They want you to stone homosexuals. That is, the Bible does condemn homosexuality in many places. The Bible is homophobia on paper. Yeah, the God of the Bible is no friend to diversity. If you're not living the way he wants you to live, he will destroy you. So I would contradict you, my friend, on that. Yeah, people that are Christian, I did it too. You try to reinterpret the Bible to make your Bible experience make sense, right? That's fine. But the context, the literal context of the Bible is not for diversity. The God of the Bible is not good. He destroys you. He's always concerned about what's in your private parts. My private parts. These are my private parts. Private parts. Private. You know the song? Yeah, he is the one that infiltrates that. He's always concerned about it. Where are we at here? Good morning, Jeffrey. Good to see you, my good friend. Here for your spiritual entertainment. Oh, now my music's really low. Gotta turn it up a bit. People still, babies believing in the supernatural ancient mythological being. People are still babies? What do you mean by that? Babies. Are you being a dick? You calling people names here that have spirituality in their life? I don't know. You have to bring more context to what you're saying here. People are so interesting. We really get humanity laid bare in this chat. Yeah, it all comes out, all of our insanity, right? Of our human experience. Turn that down just a bit. This comes forth towards us, right? Let's see. They really do show their true colors in chat here. Yeah, their true religion comes out, right? Yeah, define demonic for us. You keep saying there are demons here. Please define that for me. Ceridwen is the way, the truth, and the cauldron. No one comes to the hour but by her. Yes, thank you, Brother Nazir, for reminding us here. No one wrote about Jesus during his lifetime. That's right. The people made all that shit up, right? Yeah, we want to know your definition of what a demon is, since you keep saying I have a demon here. Do you know of hermaphroditus? Of course, yeah, that is a deformity in the human condition, right? When you have both of your private parts. That's not a normal thing. That is a deformity. Let's see. No one wrote about Jesus. Yeah, you're right. Humanity might grow up one day and stop believing in fairy tales. And so you might grow up one day and stop being a prick with your atheist fundamentalist bullshit. Why can't you be secure in your belief that there is no divinity? Why do you need to go on religious channels and bitch about it? We don't give a shit here. The wealthy and powerful are usually damned. The hoarding of wealth causes poverty. Is that how you see it? Well, sometimes. Now, if you had access to wealth, you might fall into the same trap. right? You don't want to damn people, right? You want to heal them. You don't. Some people are terrible, right? Some people are terrible, but that terrible person it belongs to you. What they are doing, that belongs to you. We are one humanity, and it's good to call it out. It is, but don't try to destroy that other person. Don't try to damn them, right? Because you damn yourself. Let's see here. How can they be so blind? Yeah. Jesus miracles, no one wrote about it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Do you know what you're doing here? This is a spiritual entertainment channel here. We are not into your Christian bullshit or your anti-Christian bullshit. Either way, we are talking about finding meaning in your life. We're talking about druidry. Druidry to me is a pathway to find meaning in your life. They teach you to find purpose in yourself and purpose in the world. I think it's a very helpful spirituality, and that's what we were talking about in the beginning. And if you missed that, it's on my Substack. The tale of Morphin is very powerful. This came to see Morphin as myself, as I shared. I believe was a revelation from Keredwin, my goddess, to see that I am her son, Morphin, the one who achieved greatness in his own right. That is an important mythology for people. We are used to the mythology of the hero, but not necessarily the non-hero, the one who struggles, the one who has a story of sadness, of terror, even the darkness, the crow. Right? We don't hear a lot about that in mythologies. Everyone wants the good story, right? But if you follow the path of the dark, you can certainly find greatness there within yourself. There's not a lot you can do for the ignorant. They enjoy being blinded by their God. They live in constant fear. Yeah, they call it a good thing. Yeah, it is sad, right? I was one of these people, so I know what that is like. Yeah, like and subscribe. This helps bring more people here. Eventually, I will give out free 5 subscriptions today when I see 50 people at once. The truth view, it seems to me Romans wanted to destroy druids and prop up Christianity. Yeah, we do have that in the history, right? We do have that, the slaughter of the druids by the Roman armies, right? The Christianity was a very easy religion for the empire to control people with, not druidry. Not druidry. Not at all, right? Yeah, Don, why are you here? You just here to bitch? Good to see you, Bradley Bear. Good to see our good friend Bradley Bear. Oh, where are we at here? The churches are half full. Okay, what does that mean? Where are we at here? Scrolling through. Wow, I'm a little bit behind in the comments, ain't I? Let me see where I can find. Yeah, define demonic here for us here. You never give up. Good for you, my friend. Let's see here. No one wrote about Jesus during his life. Yeah, no one cares. No one cares here. We're not interested in having conversations about that. That's not what we're doing here today. The Triskelion. Tell you about the Triskelion. For me, it is a image of divinity. Father, mother, child. That is divinity to me. It's different people. There's no like dogma when it comes to a Triskelion. It is very diverse for people. It has diversity. Yeah, let's see here. Happy New Year music, yes. It's Jerry Ginger. Good to see our good friend Jerry Ginger. Making all things gingery. Good to see you, our good friend. It's going to feel like you're not going to make it in life, but you always live on, and that's the magic. Alan Watts. Yeah, that's a valuable reality, because some people, you have a lot of shitty things, right, that has happened to you in your life, and it just seems like that's going to be your story. You don't have to. As Sadhguru once said, learn to ride your karma. Don't let your karma define you. Don't let your experiences define you. Use your experiences to have your own definition. Like the myth of Sisyphus, with how Albert Camus talked about it, right? The great philosopher. Push that stone up because you want to do it to contradict the narrative. You are given this stone that you must push up the hill, right? There's nothing you can do about it. You must push the stone up the hill. You are stuck. But you choose how you wish to push up that stone. Be defiant against what tries to destroy you. Learn to draw meaning. Learn to draw power out of your events in your life. You write your own story. No one is going to write it for you. No gods do that for you. Your destiny is one of your own making. Let's see here. For Gaian the flesh. That's a sin? Yeah, probably. Let's see here. Yeah, Triskelion can mean life, death, rebirth, land, earth, sky, or earth, sea, sky, all kinds of things. The underworld, the middle world, the upper world, anything that you want it to be, right? Am I a priest? I am the high priest of spiritual entertainment. That is what I do here. And when I get to 50 people watching at once, I'm going to give out 5 free subscriptions today. You just have to do this. It helps, or comment, or do the little heart things. That brings more people here. It helps the algorithm. So when I see, we're at 36 right now. When we get to 50, I will give out 5 free subscriptions. Now, if you're a Christian fundamentalist, and you come to our, the subscription helps you to come to our Discord channel. There's a members only tab. And if you are a fundamentalist, we'll kick you out. My Discord server is for diversity. We have atheists, Satanists, pagans, Christians, Muslims, all kinds of people there that have wonderful conversation. There we go. We're making our way up in the world, right? That was that loud introduction to Bodhisattva too, right? Get you in that place of seeing wonder, right, in your life. Aren't all Christians here? Who are you yelling at? Yeah, you keep repeating over and over again stuff about the Bible. We don't give a shit here. We are not interested in that. I am not a Christian. I am not a Christian. Happy New Year. The Demerge, yeah. Yeah, if you are a Gnostic, I think they had some truth to that, right? Oh no, gatekeeping mods again, sigh. Well, if you're being a dick, they're going to mod you. I'm an idol worshiper. Can you prove that? Can you prove that I worship an idol? The only idol that I have is right here, the great Labubu. I have an altar for him. That is it. Let's see. Bard's life, Jeffrey. Bard's life indeed. Don't touch me. Yeah, my private parts, right? You did not draw that? Don't lie. No, I didn't draw it. I have all of these pictures of Caradwin. This is one of many. I never said I drew it. Let's see here. You're a Hindu? Now what? Wonderful. I'm glad that you're a Hindu. Hindus are welcome here. All people are welcome here. It doesn't matter what you are. Right? God is love, then why does he try to destroy people all the time? Your religion is the hate I feel and the resentment for this world. Well, yeah, you have chosen it to be that way. You don't have to let it be that way. You testify that Caradwin is truly divine. She's a wonderful mother, right? Let's see here. And all the stupid flesh gulps running around telling you what to believe. Yeah, well, that's unfortunate, right? You have people always trying to dominate your narrative. They say you must do it our way. And that's when they enslave you, right? Let's see here. You're not sure what's happening here? Spiritual entertainment. Yeah. You created a story in Minecraft involving elves and races, which is the dark elves, are all hermaphrodites. Interesting. Yeah, Minecraft's a wonderful game, right? You can be very creative with it, right? How many liters of alcohol do you drink every day? None. I use marijuana. I don't use alcohol. Now, on special occasion, I will use alcohol. Like I go out to dinner with someone, or uh, New Year's Eve, if you were here, I drank a bottle of Bardic with all of my people celebrating New Year's Eve. I do not drink. I get high. Um, I have a medical condition. That is why. Arthritis. Oh, let's see here. You have a degree of free speech. Good for you. Well, your freedom of speech, if you're being a dick here, you're going to get removed. Now, that's freedom of speech. Fine. You can do that. But if you're going to be a dick, I will end your ability to be free here. Let's see. Why should words hurt you? Well, words can hurt you. If someone's being an asshole to another person, that is, if someone feels pain from that. You know, some people aren't there yet in their strength within to resist people's bullshit and foolery. Let's see here. You are wearing the collar. Yes, I am the high priest of entertainment. That is why I have a collar. You hoard 300 billion cats. Well, yeah, crazy billionaires do with their dollars, right? It certainly is. Any books recommended by Father Deacon? Let's see here. I do have one. Let me get a good book. I'll be right back. It's on my shelf here. I will show it to you. Just a minute. All right, so I've been mentioning this book a few times. Now, I'm about halfway through it. It is a book about Ceridwen. It's by Christopher Hughes. Christopher Hughes, see his name down there. Ceridwen. It's a beautiful book. It's the most detailed and comprehensive book about the goddess Ceridwen by a druid. He's a Welshman, and he shows how the culture gave birth to this goddess. That's the Welsh culture. He does a lot of stuff about the Bardic tradition. You know, Ceridwen is the mother of the Bardic tradition in Wales. So it's a very, if you like a history of gods or mythologies, you know, that is one of the best books out there for this great goddess, Ceridwen. I'm about halfway through it. Yeah, he does a lot of stuff about Welsh tradition and the tradition of bards. It's very good. Let's see here. Good to see you, Ian Ferrier. Let's see. Where are we at here? You feel you are resembled. All I feel is resentment for this spiritual bullshit. People are on about just to make themselves feel more important. And that's exactly what you're doing. By having your resentment and whining and bitching about it here, you are doing it to feel important. You are guilty, sir. You've practiced druidry for almost 30 years now. Yeah, I am new to it. As a Christian, in my own way, I discovered earth-based spirituality in the tradition of the Eastern Church, and that led me to explore druidry and my ancestors. I'm no longer a Christian, but that's how it started, in the tradition of Hesychism. You know, learning that some of the church fathers talked about how your very breath is an experience of the divine, and how, you know, the Garden of Eden is druidry, because you have this place where these beings, they meet the divine in the garden, not outside of the garden, right? They leave the garden, they have lost access to divinity, right? So I started practicing that as a Christian, and now I love Christianity. I mean, I've taken all the good stuff with me, you know, because obviously Ceridwen is here now. as a wonderful goddess and guide, spiritual guide to me. Let's see here. Where are we at here? You think you aren't trying to understand people spiritually, but that's, oh, you're talking to him here. Let's see. What did you just join? Some spiritual entertainment. That's what we do here. Oh, let me scroll through some of this. I'm just a tad behind in the comments as normal, right? But I tried to get to everybody. I tried to talk to you. You're half Irish and you're half Palestinian. Bradley Bear, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, if you're enjoying, yeah, like and subscribe. Join our Discord community. There's a join button over there. For the price of a cup of coffee, you can support me and you can hang out with us on Discord. We have a wonderful community there. And like I said, when I see 50 people watching, I'll give out 5 free subscriptions. And so doing this helps bring more people here. And the subscription will allow you to be with us on Discord. Let's see here. Vixus, our good friend from the wonderful place of the other side of the United States up there in Seattle, right? You're in Seattle, right? Hopefully I got that right now. Wonderful place way over there with all the wonderful scenery and atmosphere. Good to see you. A devotee of cozyology. Good to have you here. Is this shit a fever dream? It can be. It can be. Yeah, we can be in a fever dream if you want, right? Sir Flame Drop, good to see you. Good to have you here, our good friend, Sir Flame Drop. Let's see here. The phone just rang. It was only the Nephilim again. Terry here likes to mate with Nephilim. She is always, or he or she, I don't know. Terry is a neutral name. They are always in pursuit of making love to giants. You know, you should see in their kitchen, in their pantry, they only have vegetables for the Jolly Green Giant, you know, the vegetables. You know, whatever company makes that. I mean, giants everywhere. It's a real strange perversion. But, you know, you're entitled to, you know, live your life that you want to find. I would fear being crushed by the massive, you know, the club, I guess you could say, of a giant, right? Did you imagine, you know, if you look at this mythology of giants, you know, procreating with humans, it is a mythology. The way that these giants, their size really is something compared to the size of the human person. And could you imagine such procreation would happen, right? It's that's why it's a mythology. You cannot breed with something that is 300 feet your size, you know, bigger than you. Breeding with giants is not possible, right? Same thing in Dungeons and Dragons. We play Dungeons and Dragons tonight at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Drider, right? How do you breed with a spider to create a Drider? How do the Drow do this? There are spider breeding techniques, right? To create Driders, right? It is a magical mystery. It's not meant to be taken. The Drow don't have like a spider breeding chamber, you know, because it's not possible to breed with spiders, right? It's mythology. But Terry, you're free to you know, find tall people and live out your sexual desire for Nephilim. Let's see here. Where are we at here? Have you ever insisted that you are traveling instead of driving? Ooh, that pisses the police off if you do that. You will piss the policeman off if you say, I am just traveling, sir. They don't like that shit here where I live. You know, these people with their there are certain people who try to take advantage of certain old laws. They call them sovereign citizens. That really pisses. I have a friend who is in jail right now. He's in jail for 7 years. Now, it was kind of a blue-collar crime that he was involved in. He claims innocence, and I think he is innocent. But what did he do? He goes into the court and represents himself and acts as a person who is a sovereign citizen. And he just pissed the judge off and gave him the full maximum sentence. Don't try this. You try that shit at your own peril, when you're doing that, right? Because these people have the power. You do not. It is not like it was 200 years ago in my country. These people have the power. You do not. You have to play by their rules. And unfortunately, my friend, he's been in there 3 years. And he's got to do the full sentence because, he appeals to the same judge who doesn't like him because he pissed him off with his sovereign citizen bullshit. All right. That's as far as the politics I want to talk. Oh, 50 people on. Here we go. 5 free subscriptions will pop up on the screen right above the chat. Now, in order to get that, you have to allow yourself to receive it. Go down to the money symbol and make sure you allow subscription, or you won't be able to click on it. So here it comes. 5 free subscriptions that will allow you to become part of our Discord community and a member of the channel. Here it comes. Boom. Get them before they last, right? 5 free subscriptions. There they go. There we go. They are going out there. Vin, we'll kick you out. Are you the one that whines about religion? That Vin? If you go on our YouTube channel and you start doing your Christian apologetic bullshit, we will kick you out. Let's see. Rodzilla, nice to see you. Autumn and Aaron, good to have you here. All these new people. Yeah, if you're a Christian fundamentalist, we don't accept that shit. Any type of fundamentalism is not allowed on the channel. Let's see. Coming back to your comments here. The entertainment is spiritual. Let's see. Scrolling through. Kedidwin is queen of queens. Yeah, period. I agree. Our great goddess Kedidwin. There's nothing like her, right? Oh, let's see here. What is bitching about? Yeah, always whining here, right? Always whining, some of these people. You're going to build me in Minecraft. Oh, that would be great. That would be great. Iceland, you are a witch. We have an Icelandic Norse witch here. Lover of Loki. I worship Pokemon. No, I'm not into Pokemon. One of my sons was into Pokemon when he was younger. Now he wants to sell all of his cards. I'm like, wait till you're older and you move out. You'll have more value in them then. Don't waste them. Maybe save them for your own children, right? You can believe anything that's power of the mind, certainly. Certainly, yeah. Where are we at here? You believe the messenger is going to send you $50. Let's try that. It's not working. That would be great. You really don't care. That ain't your moment. You don't vomit on your sweater already, Mom's spaghetti. Raven's hand, good to see you. Good to see you. Why is the Labubu there? He is the Lord Labubu is. Christians are always telling me I worship demons. So I went out and got a Labubu to do it, to see what it was like. Yeah, the great Labubu here. I am possessed by Labubu, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, thank you for your support, my friends. I do this every day, so people that support me, I appreciate you. I appreciate what you do here. Oh, hello, nice to see you, Zelam. Good to see you. Yeah, freedom from consequences. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're powering up the opioids this morning to be entertained. Yeah, glad to have you here, Raven. Let's see here. Is Indian Pakistani war that I'm sorry to hear that if that is the case. Yeah, they had a war not too long ago, right? Or a threat of one at least. It's sad when you fight with your neighbors like that. The Pakistanians and Indian people, they are the same. And it's said that religion has caused them to be divided, right? Religion has become the fuel for division, and that's a really sad thing, because these are Pakistanis and India. They are brothers and sisters. Um, Religion does that shit to people, right? Many of our wars, misuse of religion, right? Misuse of religion. Yeah, we did a lot of praying during that time of the Pakistani and India conflict. That was it last year or the year before? I think it was last year. I'm pretty sure it was last year. Let's see here. Where are we at here? I am the high priest of spiritual entertainment, certainly. And I'm looking forward to playing D&D tonight with my good friends here on this channel. Where are we? Jeremy, nice to see you, Jeremy. How are you doing today? Oh, let's see here. Where are we at here? I am not scared of YouTube. You have broken nearly every YouTube law, and you are still here. Look at that. You are a lawbreaker. Oh, my. Good morning to you, Skylar. Good morning to you. Tonight at D&D, they won't slow to magical for them. Yeah, the D&D is still a game by certain Christian fundamentalists that they think it is a form of devil worship. That it still happens today, right? Like the movie Harry Potter was devils, right? They are still out there today. They're in every church. They think that certain things are always the devil. I love Dungeons and Dragons. It's been a big thing in my life, in storytelling and helping me to find friends and things. It's a wonderful game because, I've learned it as a dungeon master. It was kind of like a precursor to spiritual entertainment and forming a community of diversity. Because when you're playing D&D, you have people that are enemies. They sit at the same table and they play the same game together. And they leave their conflicts behind, right? I think that's very important to create an environment like that. And that's what we've done here in our spiritual community that we have here of spiritual entertainment. On our Discord community, right? We have wonderful people there that, they bring their differences with them and they share their opinions, but it's not hostile, right? I think it is this way. And we think it is this way, and we have conversation. We don't try to destroy the other people. Do you know how most of the world today, in our culture, you go to war over, what kind of breakfast cereal that is the right one, right? That is unfortunate, that people are this way. From a young age, our media, our culture teaches us to battle people who are different from us in one way or another. Religions are very good at that, right? And certain political ideologies certainly are good at that. But we have to learn what it means to be human. That the person that I hate is not my enemy in the ultimate sense, but is a part of me that has gone down a wrong path. A part of me that is might be hurting me, right? A part of me that I might despise right now because of the things that I've gone through. But ultimately, that person is a part of you. No person is an island, right? But we're not taught like that. We are taught racism. We are taught to hate people because of what they do with their private parts, right? We are taught to hate people that look different, act differently, that like certain types of music. We are taught, especially with religion, we are taught to hate. All the time we see that on here, right? We are taught these things. These are things that we are taught. These are patterns that we think about other people. Like, leaving Christianity behind, I had to reconsider my approach to people and diversity. Not to see them as the enemy, but to see them as my friend. That they are on the same journey. They're trying to make sense of the world just as much as I am, and to learn to embrace that and not to see that as a bad thing. But I was taught to see it as bad, you see. We are taught things that keep us divided. And that's something that you have to realize within yourself, that every person that is your enemy is also a part of you. All right, let's see here. Can I sing Bala Babatapati? No, I can't do that. Oath is circumcising a ban. Why are you performing circumcisions regularly, Mr. Oat? Are you like a professional scissors cutter? Yeah, we have people who are professional with everything, right? We have people who swallow the glizzy guzzlers, and we have the glizzy snippers like Oat here. Oh, let's see here. Somebody's reporting you. Oh, where? Father Deacon, what's up? Good to see you, Nathan. Good to have you here, our friend. Happy Friday to you. Look at that. More gift memberships from our good friend Gwendolyn. It's good to see all these new people. Now, you can have access to our Discord server. You can join our community there where we go deeper in our interaction with one another. Welcome to our group. We have wonderful people here. Oh, let's see. You're making a bracelet. Wonderful. The Jonta are all giant. Yeah. Deacon, I will send you a video of a spider breeding later. Oh, shit. Oh, man. You're going to show me the drow process of how driders are made. Oh, that's going to be entertaining. One of my characters, Sir Boldar, will probably throw a fit when he sees that. Giant is an allegory for a person or a thing. It can be, certainly. But in the mythology, it is presented as it is, right? The giants in the mythology. But they certainly can be more than meets the eye, right? A way to describe humanity in a way of power, right? Oh, let's see here. Bard the Great. Thank you, Don. Appreciate you. Don Stephen Moran Brown. Good to see you. If you want to breed with a giant, you unfortunately must wear scuba equipment and crawl in the nethers. Oh, my. You're really getting into the giant breeding process. Father Deacon, I'm not going to lie. I love laughing at sovereign citizens. Body cam footage on YouTube. Yeah, the police get pissed off when you do that. We had a person here where I live, not too far away. He did that stuff, and they raided his automobile. He had all kinds of weapons. Thankfully, he continued in doing it. Sovereign sins bring your soul to joy. They are so silly. Yeah, it's sad that my friend is in jail for 7 years just for doing that shit. Yeah, I haven't told you. Yeah, let's see here. Bard the Magnificent. Yeah, that is what you find here. I am a bard for life, here to bring you entertainment every day. I plan on doing this until I can't do it anymore. I plan on being here for a long time until I cannot articulate anymore with the magic of my rhetoric to you. When I am of that age that I can no longer speak, then I will retire. So I plan on being here a long time to be with you. Let's see here. Where are we at? Here? Scrolling through some of the stuff here. Where are we going? I'm just a tad behind. If I did not greet you, I apologize. If I did not answer your question, I'm going to scroll just to try to get ahead here because I don't want to get too far behind. Who wants to sing with you? You have alcohol and bacon. Oh, damn. You're living it up right there, right? Good to see you, Demon. Oh, their clown is drenched in the chatter juice. Perhaps, yes. Let's see. How many burner accounts does this kid have? Look at this shit. I need to grow up. You need to grow up. You're being a dick here. Not me. You need to grow up. I do this for a living. There's no growing up here. Oh, where are we at here? Oh, you're here for the waffles. The Oaken Hill Hermit is here. He is looking for the waffles this morning. And someone's got the raisin bran out there. Oh, where are we at here? I don't have any burner accounts. You're burning on your own. You're burning up all of your reefers. Hello from Los Angeles, California. Good to see you, Lucky. Good to have you here. Early in the morning for you, right? What is it? About 5 a.m. Yeah, I usually get up around that myself. I'm on the East Coast here. People aren't very bright, but are very arrogant. That's how you see it. Let's see here. Let's see, scrolling through. Oh, I got to do something at the door real quick. I'll be right back. I got someone coming over, so I got to remove the do not solicit signs. As we get these, I got to put this shit on my doors because people are always annoying the shit out of me when I'm working. I'll be right back. Oh, let's see. All right, I'm coming back here. Yeah, I have a gentleman coming over to fix my windshield today, so I had to go make sure that there was no things that would make them not want to be here. Let's see here. Oh, we have another admirer of Iceland here in the chat. Isn't that wonderful? And all these people want to shack up. Hit 3 dots in the top. Now screw you. I don't agree with everything you're saying, especially the leaving Christianity. But you're right. There's a lot of religious people, terrible teachings in the church. Yeah. You don't have to agree. That's good, right? Me leaving Christianity. Some people didn't like that. Now, I've taken all the good stuff with me. I've just left the institution. I don't think the church is good. I don't think Jesus ever wanted a church. I think he wanted a revolution, not a church. The church to me is a replacement of the Christ. Let's see. You're going to take the hand of those fake skeletons? Oh, shit. Good to see you, Keenan. Good to have you here. I'm out. This channel is infantile. Good, leave. We don't need dickheads here. Goodbye. Olive Juice. Good to see you. Now you are a member, right? You can join us on our Discord channel. There should be a members only tab now if you refresh on my About Me page. And there, if you are a community member, you will be able to join me on the Discord. Yeah. For others, I appreciate people that can support me. There's a join button over there. That's how you get to be on our Discord. And I thank you for people that can support what I do here, the spiritual entertainment. Liking and subscribing is wonderful. But if you can also help in terms of the loot, I appreciate that as well. How about bird is the word? Bird, 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 bird is the... There you are. I sang it for you. 2026, happy 2026 to you as well. Happy New Year to all of these. Amit, happy New Year's to you. Good to see you. Kedadwin is the way, the truth, and the cauldron. No one comes to the Awan but by her. Good to see you, Emmanuel. Greetings from Nigeria. Good to have you here. Good to see you, Jesse Toons. Good to see you. Top of the morning to Crazy Carl. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Crazy Carl. Good to see you. Oh, shit. Where did I go wrong here? Let me see here. Yeah, we don't like people spamming their bullshit over and over again here. Oh, where are we at here? Yeah. Yes. You hope the gifted memberships actually start chatting. Yeah, we appreciate people. If you want to be a community member, be a community member. Have conversation with us. That's very important. I want to talk to you. See, I'll just keep talking, but I want to talk to people. I enjoy talking to people on here. I could talk forever. but I want to talk to you. I mean, I'll just keep rambling. I'll start talking about Dungeons and Dragons or something. Let's see here. Where are we at? Lots of people live in boats in Florida. Yeah, you do have people that do live in their boats in Florida. I do not. I live in the middle of Florida, right in the central Florida area. So I don't have any boats around me. No access to a waterway. Let's see. You have alcohol? All right. Honestly, but I'm sorry that Christians are so mean to you. They don't represent who Christ truly is. And I pray that God can heal your heart and bring you back into loving arms of the Father. See, you are judging me. How do you know that I've left the loving arms of the Father? I have never left the Father, and the Father has never left me. The All-Father does not abandon people. The Father is always there. So you are judging, and you are wrong. I've left the institution of Christianity. I never left the All-Father. The All-Father does not leave you or forsake you. Now, I certainly might have made a bad choice, but I don't separate myself from divinity. This is one of your lies as a Christian, that you can become separated from what is divine. And I reject that. And you need to stay home in that. That is the true idea. You're talking about being a true Christian. True Christians to me are people who unite you to divinity, that don't separate you by saying words, by saying you are separate. Christians are people who unite, that make whole, that lead people to what is already here. Heaven is already here. It's all around us. That's what I see Christians doing. Not people who talk about having the right ideas, people who say what is true, but people who show the world what that goodness is, what that unity is with the divine. So don't judge me, sir. Right? Let's see. Yeah. Where are we at? You're from Quebec. Good to see our good friend from Quebec, Canada. Good to see you. Pelit Alstolf Fatimon. I hope I said your name right. Father, I took your morning message and smoked a big fat reefer. Good. Whatever you need to do to find entertainment in your life. Why am I wearing pagan symbols? For fun. For fun. Oh, man. Let's see here. Oh, where are we at here? Fathers, your confession, go ahead. Keradun will forgive you. Germ 4 bases here. Your lives help you unwind after work, and you have a nice cider with you. Cider's good, right? I enjoy a good cider. That is done right, right? I do like the Wicked Apple. The Wicked Ale apple ciders, those are good. Those are good, yeah. You gave out sourdough to your neighbors yesterday, and one yelled at you because he thought we were religious nuts. Yeah, the people aren't used to charity, just out of the compassion. The people are used to people always doing it for religious reasons, right? It's strange to experience humanity in its good form without somebody trying to get something out of it, right? Seriously, why is he wearing pagan symbols? For fun. That is why. Can't I have fun here and wear pagan symbols? Pagan symbols. You should. Why aren't you asking? Why does he have a goddess behind him? Oh my! Why does he have a goddess behind him? What are we going to do now? Yeah. What's wrong with pagan symbols? Pagan is just a label for anything not Christian. Yeah. Next, I'll become a demon. Watch. I'll become a demon. Let's see here. Good to see you, Evermore. Good to have you here. Oh, shit. Where am I at here? Let me see here. Scrolling through. Just a tad behind here. Just a tad behind here. Scrolling through some of this here. Oh, right. Where are we at here? Yeah, it's nice to see you, Deity Pudding. Good to see you here. Yeah. Scrolling through. It's spiritual entertainment. Yeah, that's why I'm here. I am an entertainer. I am an entertainer. Christian priests shouldn't be wearing pagan symbols. You could actually argue against it, but you cannot. I am the high priest of entertainment. I can wear whatever I want to. I can wear a collar with no clothes on if I wanted to. Would it be anti-Christian to have my private parts out? I mean, where do you want to go with your definition of what is a Christian and what is not a Christian? I can do whatever the hell I want on my show. You're just making up your own rules to determine what is and what is not. You don't know me. Let's see here. Good to see you, Equinox. Nibbles. Good to see you. And the Lord Jesus Pharaoh is here. Our good friend Lord Jesus Pharaoh is here for all our Christian fundamentalist needs. Let's see. What's the most powerful item in Dungeons and Dragons? Well, that would be the book of the necro something or whatever. I think is the most powerful weapon. The powerful tome of power in Dungeons and Dragons. In terms of a good artifact, that would really be questionable, right? In terms of its magical quality, magical power. Now, I gave a magical item in terms of a tome, but I don't know if I got the name of the tome right, because it's been a while since I had a question like that. One of my favorite powerful magical items is the Dawn. Puberty is the Dawnbringer, the great sword of Lathander. Now, Lathander is the Morning Lord, and he has this sentient weapon called the Dawnbringer that is gifted onto some of his paladins. It's a very, very powerful item, in my opinion, and it talks to you. And it's a wonderful. It has a story to tell of its own. Lathander, he almost made the whole Forgotten Realms collapse at one time because of this evil being known as Morander. Morander was a god of rot that was influencing all the gods. And Lathander got pissed off. And what he did was he brought what was called the Dawn Cataclysm, which basically was the end of the world. It was like the rapture, and he destroyed gods. He destroyed his lover, the goddess of magic, or of luck. I forgot what her proper name was, but she became two beings after that, Timora and Bathsheba. Yeah, so Lathander is a very powerful god in the Forgotten Realms. He has temples everywhere. He was the replacement for Aminator, the ancient Nethril deity. Aminator was the god of the light, the sun. And when he died, Aminator died. He's back now. He is back now. When they had they had to restart the world by the emerge. There was there's so much stories in the Forgotten Realms. There was a restructuring of the realm, the Forgotten Realms, because of what the spell plague happened. Magic died. The world was falling apart. So the great overgod Ao, he brought the twin world Toro together with Amber Toro. These two worlds together, refreshed, renewed everything. The Dragonborn appeared. Dragonborn are not native to Torel. They are from Amber. They are from another realm. This world there's a world filled with dragons, and the Dragonborn are the slaves to the dragons on this world of Abir. And when Abir and Torel become united and reformed as one, all of these dragon folk appear throughout Torel, especially in Faerun, right? The big continent. A lot of fun stories there, a lot of history. Yeah, I really love the Forgotten Realms. I was a Forgotten Realms canonist in my early time. The lore is very important for me as a dungeon master in trying to build worlds. Oh, let's see here. I told you the other day that you were so funny, but you didn't reply. Oh shit, I'm sorry. It takes me a while to get to people's comments because there's like 1,000 on here. And I really try to have that conversation, right? Yeah, but yeah, watch us play D&D tonight at 4:30 Eastern. You'll see me in action as a dungeon master here. Let's see here. I'm going to make sure I don't got any messages yet. Yeah, Liam, why are you wearing mixed fabrics? You know that goes against the Bible, right? If you are wearing mixed fabrics. So mixed fabrics. Why are you wearing mixed fabrics? That's against God's law. Then they'll say, well, that's the Old Testament. They'll say, we only keep the moral law of the commandments. Then what do you have against gays? Because gays was is also a thing that you're supposed to stone people for, right? Why aren't you doing that? See, they cherry pick what they want. They build their own religion out of the text because the text is not good. The Bible is not good. The cloak of the false hydra is arguably one of the most powerful items. You think so? I'm unfamiliar with that one. I've never heard of the cloak of the hydra. I heard of the cloak of many colors, the nymph's coat, as it is called. One item that they don't have anymore, because back then they kind of made fun of diversity, is I still think it would be appropriate. I think it's for comedy, is the belt of masculinity and femininity. You would put it on and you would change genders. It was kind of like a joke within the game, but they no longer have that because people think that it might be offensive. I thought it was funny. I don't think it was, pointed towards any direction or persons at all. Can you believe that we're in 1/2/26? Yeah, the time is flying already, right? Good to see you, Emmanuel. Good to see you. Do you eat shellfish? That's another. People are Jesus nowhere says he comes to abolish the law, right? So if you're a Christian, why aren't you doing all these laws? You'll say, well, that was the Old Testament. Where does it say in the New Testament to disregard the Old Testament? Where does it say you can pick and choose from it? It does not. It does not. Yeah, let's see here. Whining Liam on here, always a bitch, always crying, always bitching when he comes on here. Liam, go find some other place to play your little whiny bitchy games here, over and over again. Yeah, to be fair, most people violate biblical laws every day. But you're supposed to be practicing the law if you're a Christian, right? But you don't. You say, well, I don't like these ones. I don't want to stone gay people. Stuff like that. Where are we at here? Oh, let me try to scroll up through some of these stuff. If I didn't respond to you, I'm sorry, because there's so many of these things on here. This is a true story. You got burned by holy water twice. And the priest said that never happened before. Oh, cool. Interesting. Now, why can't all water be holy? What makes one little vial of water holy? That is a scam too, right? Because you can easily take a vial of holy water and dump it into the ocean, right? And then that would connect all waters together, right? Why can't all water be holy? Why can't all water have mystery to it? The idea that you must separate the natural from its condition to make it holy as if it's from a bad thing is bullshit. The water is already wonderful. Now, certainly, ritualistically, you could make it into something more. And that is certainly true. But water by itself is wonderful. The idea that it has to become holy is a farce. It doesn't need holiness. It's not separated from what is divine. Water is wonderful. Let's see. They are preaching the biblical law and violating it with their own T-shirts, right? What is modesty? Not showing my penis to you. That would be modesty. Yeah. I can't do that anyway. I'd lose my modernization. But I think that would be a fair Learning to keep your penis put away is modesty. Oh, let's see here. Are dragons real? In a spiritual sense, yes. I think certainly, right? In terms of what we find in the world in terms of the biology, there's no evidence for dragon. Now, it's possible that there were dragon-like creatures that had bones like birds. Certainly, it's possible. But what we know of the dragon is based in the myth is a spiritual reality rather than a physical reality. Squirrels like nuts. Boo loves the forest. In fact, you don't need to be Christian to wear clothes used by clergy. Yeah. Do you go, other people who do acting, do you go and bitch and whine to them? You go on Father Ted's website and start whining about the show. Look what he's doing. Father Ted, please don't do this. To your own point of view, it's good to cover every part of your body, to abstain a bit of the vestibility. What's wrong with being naked? Really. Now, modesty in the sense of protecting yourself from others, I think is important, because people tend to use you as a sexual object. I think that, I teach my daughters not to have their breasts hanging out and stuff like that, because I don't want people to use them as a sexual object. I think that modesty in that respect, recognizing that your body is sacred and you put sacred coverings on it. Modesty in that sense, certainly. But the body is beautiful. We have art, we have of nakedness. The body is beautiful. It's not something that is bad. But unfortunately, people treat it as a bad thing. So modesty is a way to protect, I think, is important. Let's see here. D's Nuts is here. Is he there? The most powerful item in D&D story is your nuts. Look at that. You got 2 nat 20s hanging down from your belt, huh? Oh, let's see here. Love your neighbor. That can help too, yeah. The Dawnbreaker, yeah. Powerful item. It's in Skyrim too. Maybe I got it wrong. Let me look it up real quick. Maybe I got it confused with Skyrim. What is the Dawnbringer? Is this name of the sword? I'm pretty sure it is. Lathander's sword. What is it called? Let me ask me. It is called the not the Blade of Lathander. What the hell? In 5e. What is it? Let's see here. Lathander linked weapons. I have to Google this real quick. Official canon. Let's see. Lightbringer. The Lightbringer. Shit. That is one, right? I'm sorry. Lightbringer is the name of, not the. I got that confused with the Skyrim there for a minute. Sometimes it happens. Lightbringer. Once per day you can cast. Let's see here. It's found in the. That is a mace found in Lost Mine. It's a radiant weapon. No, this is short sword. What is the short sword? What is the magical short sword in the Abyss 5e game? Let me see. Let me read it to you. See, I am rusty. I'm not an expert in all of these things. Where it is. Not the Abyssal Blade. That's not it. No. What? Damn it. Let me find that. Sentient. What is the sentient blade in Out of the Abyss? Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. I'm glad I have my instant answer machine over the next year to answer these difficult questions about the dungeons. Dawnbringer. It is called Dawnbringer. It is called Dawnbringer. It is it's a sun blade, basically. It talks to you. It communicates telepathically with you. Dawnbringer. So that is in Skyrim as well. Look at that. Mind goblins are the most powerful in D&D. You think so, right? Let's see here. Trying to scroll through some of these comments here. Where am I at? It's true that Christians were once afraid of snakes at a period. It's because of the Bible. That's true. People were, afraid of a lot of things, right? And not the Christians alone. You could see sometimes people are taught fears and superstitions of things. It is not unique to Christianity. Yeah. Snakes are dangerous. Yeah, of course they are. Oh, where are we at here? Let's scrolling through, trying to catch up to you. Father Deacon is the sergeant of G.I. Joe. Ella, music you like? You thought that was the Sergeant Slaughter music from G.I. Joe. No, this music here is from Baldur's Gate. This is D&D Friday, so I got to have some D&D music in the background for your entertainment privilege. Are we supposed to be gay and get stoned? You can get stoned if you're straight. I mean, it's okay. Oh, let's see here. Scrolling through, trying to catch up to your comments here. Father, please don't be offended. Is death actually the freedom to eternal life? No. If you are a Christian, death is your enemy. Eternal life is now. You resurrect. You overcome death. For other people, death is a way of being born. You are returning back, to the mother to be reborn. I mean, there's different ways to look at death, but what is eternal is now. It is not something that happens. Dying is not a gateway. It is all here now. What is eternal? You just experience it differently. And that is the mystery of death and rebirth. You experience it differently based on your life now, right? How you experience your life to come is built upon this life that you live now. That should be universal for many people, right? The belt sounds funny and appropriate for D&D. You don't think it's offensive? Yeah. I think we've talked about how Hasbro gets a little jumpy and not wanting to offend people, right? They keep changing the manuals and things. Like they got rid of the wall in Kellammore's realm. The wall of, what is it called? Damn it! What is the wall called? Let me see what is the wall called in Kellammore's realm with souls in it? The wall of forgotten or something. Come on, give it to me. Come on, AI. Let's see here. Yeah, what is the wall called? Damn it. I don't care about Merkel. What is the wall with souls in it? That's what I want to know. The wall of unbelief or something like that. That's what it's called. Come on, give it to me. The wall of the faithless. That's what it's called. Where souls of mortals who die without worshiping any God. They got rid of that to offend people who don't believe in God. I thought that was a little bit too far, right? This is important. Like the Forgotten Realms is not atheistic. It is built on this mythology of deity. Now, a faithless person is not an atheist that we would understand in the world. It's like, I just screw you gods. I'm not going to be a part of the system. The realm is built upon a high God who creates these lesser gods in order to have an energy exchange between what is creative and uncreative, law and order. And these gods have powers that are built upon the worship of the people. And there's an exchange process that goes back and forth in this devotion between each. And so you have gods for everything. You have a god of murder, like Baal, right? And that's an important mythology. But, to say that, let's get rid of the wall of the faithless because of atheism. It's really inappropriate for the context of the world that was created. But we've talked about that before, right? Let's see here. You're going to have to go for a bit. All right, take care. Your children are acting up. Yeah, that's what happens to mine all the time. They're still asleep. Father Deacon, what do you think of Stranger Things finale? Oh, it was sad, wasn't it? We've watched that for about 10 years or something like that. It was really sad. We saw that yesterday. Stranger Things finale. It made you cry. It was a wonderful ending, right? Ultimately, it was all about this alien entity that was responsible for all of these powers and things. I mean, it's possible that they could return to it. It's a wonderful universe, the Stranger Things, right? It was a very beautiful story, and I love how Dungeons and Dragons was the center of all of it, right? Of the interpretation of the events, and you had that last big game at the. So I'm spoilers. At the end, they play Dungeons and Dragons one last time. I can give that away, right? And it was a beautiful game, that they played together, right? And it reminded me of sometimes when you're a dungeon master, people get pissed off at you, because they don't like your ending. But a good dungeon master always leaves all the cards on the table for options, and that's what you saw in that. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was very sad. It's sad to see it end, because it's that's a big part of people's lives, right? And they even have their own D&D modules, right? The Stranger Things. Now, they could go further with the evil in the game to make it, or not the game, like if they wanted to develop it further, that this entity, this alien entity, really is a source of an eviler thing. I think they could do that, right? Going further and developing it, make it more mythical rather than sci-fi. Make it more mythical. They could bring it back in like 10 years and have events happen, and that there's a darker force in some other mystical realm, something like that. That would be cool if they would do that. But they went the sci-fi, kind of the science fiction route with it towards the end. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Augmented Night, for being here. Unless your skin is blue, that would be odd. You think so? Good to see you, Arden Lamir. Any thoughts on the Viserian cult? I've never heard of that. I've never heard of the Viserian cult. Sounds like fun. And our good friend Angie Powers is here. Good to see you. Now, we have a lot of community members here. You are all welcome to be on our Discord. Some of you who are community members. There's underneath the members only tab is a link to our Discord. If you are interested, we have wonderful conversations there. It's there all of the time, not just when I'm on live. Are you going out, Rabbit? Go on, get out. I need to shut the door here. Go on, move away from the door. I had to let my rabbits out. Let's see here. First Nations make holy water by putting it in springs and cedar. Yeah. That's a little bit different than Christian holy water. That's what I was getting at. The idea that the water is forsaken by God and needs to be made holy, right? That's a different use probably than what they are using. What they are bringing in terms of theurgy, they are using water in a ritualistic way to bring things to a greater level, right? The thing by itself is not bad. That needs to be made holy. Let's see. Prostate exam is here. Good to see you. Good to see you, prostate. You were thinking of this lonely gentleman walking down the street this morning, and then I saw it without a church there. A church is that much intensify is worth. Yeah. Oh, let's see here. Let's see. We should go back to the blueprint of Genesis 2, where mankind had testicles before mankind was split in, or genitals. You think that, Josie, that mankind was hermaphroditic. Yeah, there are some mythologies that support that, right? That there's a hermaphroditic reality to that. I like how Plato's, that the male and the female were one thing and got split apart. The idea of the soul, your soul lover, your soul mate, that your life, you spend your life trying to go back to that wholeness. I think that is very romantic. Yeah. ED is a real problem. I agree. You can look at fossil of a dinosaur and forgive people for imagining dragons. Yeah, it's all there, right? They certainly could come to that conclusion, right? Let's see, where are we at here? Deacon, you needed a penis counter for New Year's Eve. You said it was around 100 times. I don't remember. I was really intoxicated on New Year's Eve, so I don't remember. Did I show you my penis on there? I don't remember if I did. I drink a whole bottle of Bardic. I don't recall the events. I hope I didn't put my penis on the internet here, because I could lose my monetization. But you say I showed it to you 100 times during that night? Oh, wow. That's a new record, I guess. Your skin is blue on account of your hair dye leaking onto your skin. Oh, man, you look like the Avatar. Look at that. Or you could be a Hindu goddess. There you go. You need jet fuel to dragons. If dragons could fly, their bones would be too heavy. Yeah, but you've heard bees shouldn't be able to fly also. Yeah, there's different ways of looking at the mythology, right? Oh, let's see here. Where are we going here? Hollow bones also don't have fossils. Yeah, they would deteriorate. That is the theory, right? Oh, man. Where are we going here? Scrolling through. The Holy Avenger. That's another one, yeah. The Holy Avenger is also a sword of a fandom. Well, it's kind of a neutral sword. It doesn't have to be a fandom. The Holy Avenger is just the holy sword. Let's see. Dawnbreakers and Meridius, the champion Elder Scrolls, yeah. The sword in the curse of Strahd that sheds bright sunlight. D's Nuts is here. Nice to see you. It's always good when D's Nuts are here. Now the music's up loud. It goes down in a minute. Here it comes. All right. Where am I at here? You are high on life is most practical. Yeah. Tomatoes used to be the fruit of the devil. Oh, really? What replaced the tomato? That's interesting. Tomatoes are the fruit of the devil. All right. Scrolling through here. Well, I'm really far behind in the comments, so I got to cut a big chunk of them out to try to catch up here. Because I will be here till around 9 or so. Oh, where are we at here? Scrolling through. Bonnie Goddess, you tried to end it all 3 days ago, but you're here. You made it. Yeah, I'm glad that you're here. You made the right choice. You made the right choice. You know, I try to encourage people not to do that because I really believe you, on the other side of that, you still deal with all of your shit, right? You know, it's worth working it out. It's worth fighting it out. You know, you have value in your purpose. You just need to find it within yourself. Let's see. I am the Eternal Bond. Do I play BG3? No. BG1 and 2 for me. Baldur's Gate 3, I played several hundred hours on. I played through all of the levels of difficulty. I did all of the to get all the Steam achievements and things. So I played through all, did different characters, did romances. My favorite romance is I was a dragonborn and I had a romance with the Mind Flayer. It was a nice. If I could find my Steam picture, I'll put it on Discord. You have it wrapping its tentacles around your head. It's really romantic when you see a dragonborn and a Mind Flayer hit it on. And I took a picture of it. I'll find that. I'll put it on Discord for people to see. Let's see here. Roderick. Good to have you here, our good friend Roderick. Your sword is a real bastard. You just got stoned? Good for you. Yeah, the strength 8 gummies. Yeah, those are good. Oh, where are we at here? What's this conversation about? Well, we started talking about, this is all on my Substack, the idea of Morphin. Morphin is the person that does not get the experience of the Awen. He has to make his own Awen in life. Through his struggles, he becomes a bard of his own right, without cheating, really. His life becomes his own cauldron, and now he tells stories from his own inspiration. It wasn't gathered for him, and I think that's an important mythology about life. That some people, you see them, they have everything going for them, everything is wonderful, and not you. Everything you is shit. But it's in that shit that you have real strength and power. The other person, it's not real, right? They didn't. Their gift is just that. It doesn't come from them. It comes from outside of them. So people that go through shit, in the darkness that you have, it can be certainly a great source of power. And I found that as a bard, that my life of shit is now, I've changed that shit into fertilizer. To be able to tell stories, to become the greatest bard in the land. That is my goal in life now. To tell us and eat your heart out. I bring Ceridwen everywhere, all around the world. This great goddess Ceridwen. Let's see here. So that's what that's about. And you can read that on my Substack. You can go to my Substack and subscribe if you want. It's on my About Me page. That's where you'll find my Substack. Yeah, I do this every day. I am on here. Not everything as a topic. I usually put my topic notes on Substack. But every day I am on here talking about various topics with people for your spiritual entertainment privilege. And look at that. We have 50 people here. I'm going to give away 5 free subscriptions to all of you. This will be my last 5. This is for people who want to talk in the chat. Don't take it if you're not going to talk in the chat. I mean, that's really a waste of a membership, just to become a member and not participate, right? So you can also have access to our Discord as well. So here it comes, 5 free subscriptions just for you. And if you are a Christian fundamentalist, you accept this, I will ban you. This is for people who enjoy spiritual entertainment. There we go. My last 5 for the month. Taza Shit, good to see you. Toto Mac, Bloody Quill, and Ultimate Lex. And Andela Mia. So thank you for people who are here who can support me. Like and subscribe. I do this every day. You can also join us on our Discord channel. There's a join button over there. For the price of a cup of coffee, you could support what I'm doing. I do this for a living, so I appreciate people who can do that. I'm very grateful to you. I hope one day to get my own studio, to be able to sift through these comments in a greater way. All right, where are we at here? Turbo Christ is here. Good to see our good friend Turbo Christ. Oh, I'm sorry, my allergies. I'm allergic to turbo. Oh, man. Yeah, good. Oh, shoot, it's going to happen again. It's going to happen again here. This is, try not to sneeze. I'm trying not to. My allergies are just hitting me hard today. Oh, man, where are we at here? Why are you constantly sitting at the feet of a demon figure? For fun. I like my demons. My demons, Ceridwen is not a demon. She is a goddess. And I sit at her feet because she is my mother. She is the mother of bards, and I am her bard. And That's why I sit at her feet. That's why I bring her image on every show, because she's a wonderful, wonderful goddess. Uh, let's see, Pulse of Western Progress. Interesting. It's 120 feet long. Dang. You like to think dragons taught humans how to talk? Yeah, that's a good. That'd be interesting, right? If that was, the reality, right? What the actual F is this? Some kind of ritual? Yes, it is. The words of a bard are a ritual. They bring inspiration. They set the course of lives of people. Those bards, there's this right time and a right place, and those words of the bard get into your heart. So yes, this is what I'm doing here. This is my ritual. Welcome to the cauldron of Ceridwen. You are spiritually alive without Jesus saving you. Look at that. Oh, let's see here. Whiny bullshit Canada 51. No one cares here. Yeah, we have repeat fundamentalist offenders here. Right? Frey and Thrivia, good to see you. The spunkling deacons, yeah. The pentagraph threw you off. The pentagraph threw you off. Oh yeah. Your Christian fundamentalism threw you off. Makes you act like a lunatic. You're always seeing devils everywhere. Yeah, the church must be out now. Discord says, okay, your email good, but password not. Well, that's your problem. Yeah, I'm not going to give out my password, dumbass. Even in fable and fairy tale, folklore is rooted in some form of truth. Yeah, certainly, right? Certainly. Oh man, so many fundamentalists at once, right? They're approaching us. The pentagram on Ceridwen's cauldron is supposed to send you away. The power of Ceridwen compels you. The power of Ceridwen compels you. If the gods told you every other god is evil but them, I would laugh at them. Yeah, that's exactly what you got with Yahweh, right? Who thought this is a pentagram as well, right? Yeah, and Ceridwen has a pentagram, 666. Yeah, thank you, Christians. Oh man, where are we at here? Scrolling. Yeah, we're talking about dinosaur bones. Yeah, some people believe in that, right? I don't know. It's certainly possible. Olf chooses to follow his own gods. Stop trying to force your God down our Norse pagan brother's throat here. Yeah, the pentagram and Jezebel. Look at that. Ah, yes, we love you, Jezebel. Jezebel is my lover. Yeah. Is this Skyrim music? Damn it. I know what you're doing. Chlamydia in your mind. I'm going to get nightmares. She looks like a minister in society. Yeah. She is a darker energy. She has a gray hair. She's the crone. She is a darker energy, Ceridwen. I like it. Yep. Shalom, audio holic. Good to see you. Oh, there are 5 pointed stars on the cauldron. Oh, no. Oh, what are we going to do? Yeah, look at they're going after you, Angie. They're trying to save your soul. You are spiritually dead to them, as they said. Let's save Angie's soul today. We can't get Father Deacon, but we can go after Angie. Angie, we're going to save you today. We're going to bring you into our control institution. Give me a whack off attack. Oh no, we don't play that kind of D&D here. We don't use our private parts as weapons and things. That some people do that. I don't get into that in my Dungeons and Dragons experiences. Purely no private parts. Let's see. Repent and give your life to Jesus. No, thank you. I gave my life to Keredwin. Keredwin, I accept you as my personal maiden mother and crone. My heart is open to you, O great Lady Keredwin. Open your cauldron to me. Let me find refreshment. Let me find renewal in your hour. Transform me, O great goddess. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, where are we at? BG3 is good. Do you like BG3? Yeah, it's good, but it doesn't have BG3 does not have replay value to me. After you play it a few times, you really, if you've exhausted it, the atmosphere does not call me back. Baldur's Gate 2, I got several thousand hours in that, and Baldur's Gate 1, because of its replayability. It has the ability to bring you into an immersive experience. Baldur's Gate 3 does not for me. It does not have the immersive experience where I want to keep going back to it more and more. Only a few games have done that for me. Skyrim, of course, the Elder Scrolls games, thousands of hours in Skyrim. The immersion is very important to me, and Baldur's Gate 3 did not have that for me. I enjoyed Baldur's Gate 3, certainly, as I got several hundred hours in it, but it does not have what that old D&D art and immersion has. Good to see you, Ahaz. Good to see you, our good friend. Let's see here. You're having a third bowel movement this morning. That sounds exciting when it all gets released, right? Thanks for the info on the music. You're welcome, Susan. The Baldur's Gate OST, I think that's what it's called, 1 and 2. That's what the music is. The silverback gorilla is considered mythical as well, yeah. Here comes Andre the bitch, whining about why we're not like him in his evil religion. Here, screw you too, Andre. We don't care about your evil presentation here. Then is the music goes up and it goes down. It's a nuisance to go back and forth with it. But you can hear me now. You can hear the voice of your deacon, bringing inspiration, the voice of your bard. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, bitchy Andre. Dugenstatz, nice to see you. You recall Peter Clementis burning the box in Heineken because it had a red star. The red star in the Heineken box was treated as a demon by Christian fundamentalists. Look, a red star. What are we going to do with the evils of its alcohol inside? Let us run in terror of the red star. You worship Keredwin as she is a better mother than the human one you were born with. That okay with you, love? Of course, right? Keredwin is a wonderful mother. Keredwin is a mother. One. See, I'm speaking in tongues now for Keredwin. Look at that. You got the holy cauldron in me, right? Warlocks are very D&D. Like in Wicca, we are all witches in Wicca. You're all witches here. Happy New Year to you, Allison Beavis. Good to see you. Oh, where are we at here? I'm a little bit, about 30 minutes behind in the chat. So I responded, the starving, also Christian symbol. You got a response for the entire congregation? All right. Yeah, the Monster Energy drink is the devil. Now, to be fair, they do put 666 on the can in Latin, to make fun of them. So that is an intentional parody, right? Double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble, stay frosty. No, there was, let's see, 1, 2, Yeah, there's still one membership that was left. Where did it go, right? It disappeared. Or maybe somebody renewed their membership that was a member before. They renewed their membership. That might have happened, right? Because you certainly can do that when those are free, right? Yeah, I gave out all of my free memberships today. Hopefully you people that have become members, you just don't take the membership and run. We'd love to hear from you. Let's see here. You need like a rank set commentator divider? Yeah. I'm a satanic clown. Oh, why do you feel that way? Have I done anything satanic here? Talking about Dungeons and Dragons? I see. Turn to Celadwin, Marshall. Turn to Celadwin. Accept Celadwin into your heart as your personal maiden mother and crone. Come to Celadwin. Receive her into your heart. Yeah. When I get to the bottom of the comments today, that will be my end for today. I'm almost there. Yeah, but I will be back this evening, of course, for our Dungeons and Dragons game at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, where are we at here? Jesus Christ from Nazareth reigns supreme just for you. Now, is part of his reigning being a nuisance to others like you are doing? Because I'm really not interested in your religion at all. You are copying and pasting emojis and shit. Is this what your Jesus wants you to do? Annoy the shit out of people to get them into your religion? Where are we at? Dragons taught us to walk, to growl. Okay. Oh, let's see. Fundamental bacteria. Hail the ancestors. Yes. The pentagram is actually 3 Pythagorean triangles put inside of a circle. It was bastardized by religion, by later people. Interesting. I didn't know that had root. He was very religious, Pythagoras, right? Very spiritual. You know, he had his own form of followers and everything, right? Oh, scrolling through. Celadwin seaweed potion. Doesn't taste like holy water. Oh, man, yeah. Celadwin is the way, the truth, and the cauldron. No one comes to the Owen here but by her. Accept Celadwin in your heart before it is too late. Before Gawain takes all of the Owen for himself, come to the goddess Celadwin. Come and receive. Where are we? D&D mentioned. Why is that funny? Yeah, I love Dungeons and Dragons. Why is that funny to you? Do you have a problem with D&D? Yeah. You must let us walk further and farther. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Blake, nice to see you. Love is our number one fan, right? Yeah. Forever you are forever DM. Yeah. I find myself being mostly DM as well. I'm a much better player. I think in the future I'll try to find a game that I will be a part of rather than DM. If I find the right people that could tolerate me, because I tend to be very dramatic in my role play, and some people don't like that. One time we didn't leave the tavern for a whole session. Spent 2 hours in the tavern role playing with the NPCs. Some people don't like that. They want to go out and fight and shit. Murder hobos, right? As they're called. They want to go out. That's all they care about is fighting. I am the extreme of that. I am the role playing hobo, as they would call. Scroll through some of this stuff here. Yeah, it's going to get loud. The music will get loud for a moment here. Let's see. The pentagram is older? You think so, Chris? Is this psychic stuff? Yes. This is your psychic hotline here. I'm here to read your future. Put your hand on the screen and make your donation, and then I can do your reading. You were in D&D campaign for 4 years. We hit level 20 and everything. Wow, 4 years. Yeah, my group, it's been about 8 weeks. 8 weeks, and they're only on level 2. Like, when are we going to level up? It takes a long time to level up. I hope to take them through the year to get to level 10. Thank you, deity pudding. Lord, forgive me. I spent the child support on a beer. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. But a coffee is nice. Coffee is nice. Thank you. Hello, Brett Martinez, a good friend. Nice to see you. Let's see here. Paganism is the belief in multiple deities as opposed to monotheism. Then how come monotheists don't recognize me as a monotheist? They think I am a pagan for Celadwin. I only have Celadwin, that's it. There's no other deities, just Celadwin here. Why can't I be a monotheist, right? It's not fair. Oh, where are we at here? Let's see. You got grabbed racing? I can't read what you're saying here. How you are finally awake? Yes, I am awake, Ethan. I get up early here. Why? Scrolling through here. Natalie is here. Reiki Master Natalie, with her Reiki powers, is here. Coming in at the end here. Once I get to the end of the comments, I will retire for the day. But if there's still comments, I'll keep going. I'll try to get to them. Fractal, let's see, the Green Planet, fun, classic Green Planet. If you really got Doptai and Bhagati mixed up, you need to rediscover your thought process, because your entire mental mood is a fallacy. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I don't know what you are mentioning here. I don't speak your strange language. You came here for the dungeons, but stayed for the dragons. Look at that. Yeah, tonight is D&D. Oh my goodness, here. Where are we at here? Where are we at? Celadwin lived a perfect, sinless life to teach us the cauldron way. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I agree. Oh, let's go through here. Deacon, for most of us, it's our first game. I was happy to hang out in the tavern for the sessions. Yeah, you are doing an awesome job as a DM. Thank you. Yeah, most of the people in my group are all newcomers to Dungeons and Dragons. They might have played casually, briefly at some point in their life. Now they are in a real immersive campaign set in the kingdom of Cormia in the Stormhorn Mountains. There are all kinds of fun happening there. And they're about to become members of the Zentarum after they complete this one dungeon that they're at. The Sunless Citadel. You have strength 8? Good. This is a psychic show, like Miss Cleo, yeah. Miss Cleo here. Yeah, I can't. You know, she was an entertainer, right? Miss Cleo is an entertainer. She was. She wasn't a real person from Jamaica. She was an entertainer. And they have a whole story about her online. And she didn't get the money. The organization that took advantage of her skills and intuition, they got all the money. And they created this organization around Miss Cleo that was all about getting people's money and lying to them. Miss Cleo had nothing to do with that. Sometimes she is wrapped up in this, bullshit of the company that owned her, right? She was a real person of intuition. She was an entertainer. And she had insight for many people. She helped, right? But she was taken advantage of. Let's see here. Where are we at here? He's definitely a monotheist. Yeah, Celadwin only for me. Monotheism, yeah. No, I'm not a Freemason either. No, I'm not. I don't have a problem with Freemasons at all. You are monotheistic as well? Yeah. What will it be like in the next stream? Well, tonight, what they are going to be continuing their dungeon and making their way through it and finding the mystery of what's below. There's something called the Bell of Chaos. They probably forgot about it. It's, I gave them all these hints and things. I give them a journal. There's a lot of stuff in there that they really haven't really. They're just like, oh, that's nice, and they leave it in there. The journal is a resource that you can return to help give you the lore of the place that you're at. Let's see. But I help them. I give them clues. Oh, where are we at here? Men are silly with their little cars and motorcycles. Yes. Let's see. I dream every day, yeah. With the wind avatar. Oh, man. Now, screw you. I don't have to shut up. You don't have to be here, asshole. Yeah, people come on here and they bitch, right? 3:30 Central Time for you, right? It made a documentary on Miss Kileo. Yeah, I watched it. Yeah. It's just sci-fi family comedy. You think so? Well, it could be whatever you want it to be. You want it to be sci-fi here? You want me to get out my bionic weaponry? Let's see. Miss Cleo was a real oracle. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and she was an entertainer. She has a whole history of entertainment. If you watch her, the documentary was quite fair, I think. And giving her proper credit due to her. It said that she was taken advantage of by greedy sons of bitches. Oh shit! I'm dropping lore. Yeah, why not? You think she was a fraud? Yeah, I think she was a person of intuition. Yeah, but the thing that she was involved in was not good. Yeah. Let's see here. You're pretty high. You're pretty high right now. That could stop a goat heart. What is that? You stop this shit now, or I will have to report to Jesus. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, if you feel that you must make a report to your Jesus, go ahead. I don't care. I'm not doing anything wrong. Kedwin and Jesus are good friends. I feel that I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing here. Psychic warfare for you. I'm gluttonous. This is a good thing. The what Christians call gluttony. Like God is obsessed with what you eat. Why would a deity be obsessed? Being gluttonous is only harmful to yourself. Now this dickhead here is using it as a weapon. He is calling me fat, is what he is doing. Yeah, I love myself, and what you say about me doesn't affect me. But it gives me an opportunity to expose why you would need to say that. Why you would need to express that is because I might be gluttonous to you in terms of the imagery, but inside, this is how you are. You are ravenous. You must go and destroy, consume. And you do that with how you meet with other people. You are evil, but you don't have to be that way. You were hurt. And now through your pain, you seek to destroy others, to find peace within yourself. Well, that doesn't work here. You can call me what you want. That shows us what kind of person you are. I'm very happy with myself. And so is my goddess, right? And my doctor says I'm at my proper place where I need to be in life. I am at wonderful health. Let's see here. You think Jesus smoked sacred herbs? Yeah. We don't know, right? We don't know. Yeah, his name is Dildo because he is one, right? Fix your thank you. Never take advice from a person named Dildo Bo Baggins. You know where they are trying to bring you, right? Let's see, where am I at here? Very weak, yeah. Yeah, dildo. See, everyone's calling it dildo Bo Baggins. We're not here to take health advice from you. You're artificial. You're a dildo. Why would I take health advice from someone named Dildo Bo Baggins? You're not a real penis. You don't have any real physical uh, health. You're fake. You're a fraud. Never take advice from plastic penises about your physical nature because they are not real. And many people, they live in this false reality of themselves. They think because they have achieved a certain position of physical health that now they are enriched in life. Your physical health will disappear. It is the way of all things. Why don't you seek to build yourself up inside? Physical health is certainly good, but what is inside lasts forever. Let's see here. The only insult he has is a lie about my name. You're a dildo. Your behavior and your name. Dildo Bilbo, whatever your name is. Dildo Bo Baggins. I am insulting you as a person, and I'm insulting your name. You're artificial. People with real health, they don't need to go on channels and start telling people to be healthy and start out by insulting. People with real health encourage health in others. They don't start out by being a dildo like you. Dildo Bo Baggins. You could take your plastic ass somewhere else. We are Steely Dan people here. That should speak for itself for community members. Oh, where are we at here? Oh, let's see. What are dreams in Christianity? They don't seem to have answered the source of that God is all-knowing. Yeah. That's supposed to be a telephone from God. That's what that Carl Jung's, the one he taught, that lady, Von something or whatever, that your dreams are a telephone call from God, right? I'm a liar and a glutton. You're just a fake penis. I'm a liar and a glutton. You're a fake penis is what you are as a person. You're completely. Could you imagine, like, you have all of these, presentations of oneself, and you get to be the dildo with ears. What does that say about yourself? Yeah, you're artificial. Let's see here. Good to see you, Brian. Good to have you here. Our good friend Brian Rakowski. Good to see you. Oh man, tell him, Inquisitor Bacon, we're not putting up with this plastic penis ways here. We are not tolerating your bullshit. Oh man. What is the drawing behind me? That's my goddess Keredwin. Does Tolkien have been Catholic? Need to, yeah, dildo, yeah. He mixed it all up there. Yeah. Dildos are for losers. Yeah, how about that? You're calling me all these things. Dildos are for losers. Oh man, that's terrible. That is terrible. Oh my. Oh man. Let's see here. Oh, let's see. Where are we at here? I'm a pawn here. Yeah, you could say that. I'm a pawn of the goddess. That's what I am. Yeah, I'm on her. Dildo Baggins. I've heard of him. You've seen him. He's right there in the chat, whining and bitching. Yeah, we're not interested in your whining and bitching or your health advice here. Oh, let's see here. Someone named, Bilbo shaming people. Yeah. The brainless one. What was the topic this morning? We talked about Morfran, the in the tale of Taliesin, being a person of learning his own way of being a bard rather than someone giving it to him. He became a bard in his own right. He became, through his experience of darkness, he was able to tell his own tales, to have his own Awen. It's all on my Substack if you've missed it. You can find my Substack in About Me page. But that's what we talked about this morning. Let's see here. Keradwin is God. Yes, Rick, you're right. God doesn't like dildos. Yeah, well, maybe they don't like this person here, right? Oh man, this is crazy stuff on here. He's still on here whining. Man, what a bitch. He's talking about Christianity after being an asshole. Yeah, that same old bullshit on here, right? Oh man. Let's see. Scroll. You like to play around? Yeah, it's fun, right? Hellfire is not necessary. If you need hellfire, you're not a good guy. You're right. I agree with you. Thanks, Father. I'll be sure to check it out. Yeah, thank you. Someone gave you a gift sub. I thank thee. However, pledge my loyalty to Mo and G's until someone else has a better solution for ED. Yeah, we're trying. We'll try to help you to get it back going again. Some of us, we are miracle workers in our own right. But, we try, right? But welcome to the community. Yeah, I'm at the end here. What does he say? Someone said Bilbo is a sacred name. All tokens made in Middle-earth are representative of man-earth, who are often attributed things to his books in the Bible. Yeah, as a World War I veteran, yeah. Yeah, he says wonderful mythology. Let's see here. You are welcome. Yeah, you are welcome. Father, what is your recommendation for taking communion at a non-Catholic church? Don't let other people tell you how to live your life. That is my advice to you. If you let the church control you, you'll never have freedom. Whenever you take communion, the idea that communion is only in one place is bullshit. You can have communion at your dinner table with your family, because all food, all things in this world are not separated from the divine. Food has always been a way to ritualistically participate in the mystery of the divine. So don't let a church tell you what to do in terms of how you're going to experience divinity. Let's see here. In your beliefs, hell is a cold, not torturous place where fire can be lit, where you live with your ancestors. And so the term burn in hell is a good thing for you. Keep hell burnt up, alive in its fire of the ancestors. Oh, let's see here. That's insane to ever wonder if that's nonsense. Let's see here. How can you take anyone seriously or listen to someone with their name is brainless? I try, right? Some of you have strange names, like you're called Turbo Christ. How could we take you seriously? Oh, man. Let's see here. Yeah. Unite. Yeah. Lots of hobbits on here. Lots of our little people. Good to have you here. Yeah, well, I've come to the end of the program today. I will be back tonight for our D&D game at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you like Dungeons & Dragons, you will enjoy what we do. I also have a D&D playlist as well. There's among other playlists about spiritual wisdom. We don't just do video games or D&D, or we talk about all things here. Everything is spiritual. It really is. You are spiritual. I am spiritual. We live in a spiritual world, and we really need to rethink how we see that. And if you missed our topic matter for today, it's on my Substack, talking about the mythology of Morphrin. It's all on my Substack. So you have a good rest of your day.